Hi there, my name is Stefan, and in this video we'll talk about how to create your website wireframe. Let's say you will create a one-page website for a client. Now, there are two scenarios. First, the client has a design that would like to convert to a website. So it's simple. You just follow their design and create a website with Elementor and WordPress. Now, the second option, he does not. You have a couple of options in this case. You can find some free pre-made templates that you can import to Elementor website. Elementor offers free templates, so you can just check their kit library and find a free template that you can import to your website. And of course, you can edit that template whatever you like using Elementor. Also, you can browse ThemeForest for cool ideas for your one-page website and then recreate it using Elementor. And last, you can create your own wireframe and recreate that wireframe using Elementor. In this case, we'll choose the last option. We'll create our own wireframe using Canva. Later, I will show you a cool AI tool that can help you to generate great wireframes by just typing in an input. And one more thing, this is my way of doing things. This doesn't mean that this is the best option. I'm sure that someone else is using some better methods. All right, this is Canva. You can find Canva by simply typing in canva.com. This great tool can help you create all kinds of designs, websites, business cards, logo, etc. They even offer pre-made templates. For example, if I just type in website, you can even see some websites templates, and you can use these templates to create the website per this design. Of course, if your client likes it. As mentioned, we'll create our own design from scratch. Click on Create a Design, choose Custom Size, set width to 1500 pixels, and height 5000, and click Create a New Design. You'll be redirected to this screen from where you can create whatever you like. As you can see it, this is our width, 1500 pixels. This is our height, 5000 pixels. You can zoom it by dragging this bar here. Now we will add the following: navigation, hero section, that's the first section of your website, services that we offer, about me, portfolio, skills, and contact me. Everything will be found on this single or one-pager website. With this simple layout, we'll show our clients what we can do for them and also preview our work. We will speed this up so that the whole video won't take that much of your time. So just keep watching what I create that, and if you want, you can create your own design or follow what I do. That's up to you. This can be our social media icon, for example, Facebook, Instagram, and so on. Just move this a little bit to the left. Also, this doesn't mean that basically we're gonna create everything the same as in this template. So this is just to help you like better visualize how your one-pager website will look, and that you can also present this to your client. So I'm gonna try to make this template to basically represent the website that I'm gonna create. I will try to do it like 100%. But as I said, this is just more for you, so you can follow this design and be much easier for you to create the website instead of just creating your website from top of your head. All right, so we'll speed up the process again. One more thing, these fonts or font size doesn't mean that I'm going to use the same font size on the website. We can define that later. As I said, this is just for you to better visualize how your website will look. And also we'll add some hover effects and in general other effects in the following videos. But as I said, this is just a wireframe or template that help you better visualize how your website will look. What you can do is you can follow these colors. For example, we can add the background color for our navigation to be black, as in this case, while this hero section, this part here, will have a background image that won't be totally black. We'll add some, as I said, background image, and then we'll have a background overlay that will make this image more darker. So this doesn't mean that the whole website will be black and white. Of course, I will try to create a black and white website, but I will add these, let's say, accent colors so that they stand out a little bit, be more eye-catching. For example, you use these accent colors when you want to attract the client's attention to, let's say, click on a button like contact me, or let's say see my portfolio, and so on and so on. All right, so I created this card basically that will represent one of our services, in this case, website design, because we are as you can see, WordPress website designer. So we'll have three services: website design, graphic design, and SEO. So I'll create these cards that will be shown here below the hero section, basically telling our customers what we offer or what we can do. This is the title of the service. We'll have an image that will represent the website design, and then we'll have a button called See My Work. So when they click here, they're going to be redirected to the portfolio. So we're going to just duplicate this, what we created. Right, so we have our services here. Next, we'll create About Me section that will include our image and also a little bit description about us. All right, so let's continue. Now let's add some lorem ipsum text. So just search for lorem ipsum, so it will generate a random text for you. Let's copy this, for example. All right, that's About Me section. Next thing we'll create is our portfolio or my work. Maybe we can add some random text below it, or we can just add our portfolio here, basically listing all of our, let's say, website that we created, or some graphic designs that we created, or some SEO work that we've done, and so on and so on. Now we will add a button that will say load more so that we can load more of our portfolios. Next thing, we can add my skills and maybe we can list what we can do. So let's add it here, but let's reduce the height of this section. Here we can list WordPress, Elementor, Gravity Forms, and so on and so on. Basically, you can list all of your skills here. This is for your client to see what you can do. Some clients, of course, they don't know anything about WordPress website creation and so on, but some of your clients, of course, will understand what your skills are. And of course, if you want to share your one-pager website or your portfolio website with some company, they might see your skills and maybe decide to hire you based on your skills here. So it's not just to add your skills just out of the blue, but basically you're helping someone understand what you can create or what you can do. And the last thing we'll create is the contact me form. This is just a basic form that we're gonna create. You can always modify this per your needs. So this is, as I said, just basic form. And let's say this is the footer where you can add maybe social media icons as well, your contact form, your bank account if needed, if people want to pay for your services and so on. So it really depends on you, but we can leave it as it is. If we take a look, this is our website wireframe made in Canva that will help us create our one-pager website, basically portfolio website, where you can present your work, which is most important stuff when someone wants to hire you. They can see your services that you offer, they can see your description about yourself, and of course, they will see your work, which is most important thing here. In the menu here, we'll have About Me. When someone clicks on it, they will jump to About Me section. Then My Work, they're going to jump to Your Portfolio. And then we have Contact Me, where they will go to Contact Me form. And we'll add some social media icons to connect, let's say, your Facebook or your LinkedIn profile. It really depends on you. So yeah, that's regarding creating wireframe with Canva. Now, I mentioned that I'm going to show you a cool AI tool to generate wireframes, and it's called Relium.io. So how it works, you simply add an input and then it will create a wireframe for you. So you can create as a guest or you can start for free and so on. But you can just type in here, let's say, I am a website creator, generate a one-page website that will have, let's go with the services, generate a one-page website that will have sections like services, about me, let's see here, portfolio, my skills, and contact me. I'm a website creator. Generate a one-page website that will have sections like services, about me, portfolio, my skills, and contact me. And I apologize for my English. English is not my native language. Sorry if I made a typo. Sorry about that. So let's just click generate. Click start building. So click wireframe and hover over home. Click generate page and wait for it to generate a wireframe. Let's give it a couple of seconds. So you can see, here's the navigation. We have logo, services, about me, portfolio, contact me with the drop down. You have a couple of buttons. This is the hero section. Then this is, I guess, about me. This is a portfolio, contact information, contact us, and so on. So it's a pretty cool tool to generate a wireframe in a couple of seconds. You can also, you see, you can add a section and then you can choose which one you would like to generate here and so on. But you can even try upgrading to pro version and see how does it work. Currently, I'm using free version. It's pretty cool when you want to create a one-page website. So maybe you can try it out. Or you can create a wireframe on your own. Of course, you would like to share this with your client so that they can inspect and maybe review it and add a comment or two. I hope that this was helpful to you. With the wireframe created, we can start creating our own website in the next video. See you soon.